What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. The season is getting closer and closer by the day. A lot of offseason moves have already happened. The Thunder being one of those teams that made a ton of moves and have probably the brightest future in the NBA right now. The Thunder currently have 17 future first-round picks, which is just insane to think about. Sam Presti's out here on the controller playing 2K, just flipping players for first-round picks, basically. So I'm going to try to live and die by the draft pretty much today. So we're either going to trade these picks or we are going to draft players. And this Thunder team is about to look insane by the end of this. So make sure you guys smash that like button. Let me know what team you guys want to see me do next. But for now, let's do this Thunder rebuild. First round picks. I don't think 2K shows them all, but right here, I think there's about 10 or 11, like just here. Like two 2022s, two 2021s, two 2023s. Like, it's insane. And then this team obviously made a lot of moves. They basically traded everybody for first round picks this offseason. Got rid of Chris Paul to the Phoenix Suns. Got rid of Danilo Gallinari. They did not get a pick for him, actually. He was a free agent. So Steven Adams, they did trade for some picks, though. And then, yeah, I mean, like, this team just made fantastic moves across the board. They got Al Horford, which is fine. I think what Sam Presti's playing here is, like, they're just going to let Al Horford play a ton of minutes. Let him be the old Al Horford he used to be. And they might be able to get, like, a pick for him. Like a first-round pick, possibly. Like, a contending team might be willing to pay that much for Al Horford, but I'm not sure. He's gonna have to like have an amazing season. That's what I'm kind of hoping happens here. So this is our starting five right now. Obviously the team is trash because, like I said, the Thunder flipped a lot of their players for picks and they are finally just gonna go tank mode, which I'm not upset with. So what I want to do though is, honestly, I think I'd rather move Shea to the point guard and start Dort. I think Dort should be like a huge part of our future here. So Shea, and then we have Dort, Ariza, Al Horford. So yeah, I mean, this first season, I'm probably going to start Basley, and I'll start Al Horford at the 5, I think. We'll probably do something like that. This first season really doesn't matter. If we suck, we suck. I don't care. So, I mean, this first season is literally just about getting these young players some playing time and getting Al Horford some playing time, so he looks fantastic. And then Dort, we'll give him 30. Ariza, he doesn't really matter. We'll give Basley 30. We'll give Dort 35, and we'll give Shea 38, and then Al Horford, Basley, and George Hill, I guess. So yeah, this first season, not gonna matter whatsoever. We literally just need to suck, and we will be in the draft, making our moves in the draft. So Al Horford, Dort, Shea, Basley, Ariza. Let's see what we can do this first season. I don't expect anything less than a lottery team. So let's go ahead, find out how we do. At the end of season number 1, the Raptors win the championship, and as expected, we were trashed. 22-60. Siakam is your Finals MVP. And yeah, let's go look at the stats real quick. That way we kind of see what we had going on. So did Al Horford, he averaged 16 and 9. You know, pretty good efficiency. So maybe we can flip this man for a first round pick, which is what we'll be trying to do. And he has 1 year left in his contract. So I feel like we should be able to do that. Shea, 27, absolutely went off. George Hill with 12. I mean, a lot of these guys are going to be leaving. Dort, Basley, we want back, of course. And then the guy they got out of the draft, I don't know if I can say this guy's name, and I'm not even going to try. But we need to get in this offseason. So for the draft lottery, we were terrible. And I'm not even sure if the Thunder have their own pick. I think we do here, right? I think we do. And Rockets via Detroit. Yes, we do. Okay, awesome. And then, so we only have 1 projected lottery pick here. The Rockets were worse than us, which is kind of interesting to think about it via Detroit, I guess. I guess it was the Pistons that sucked. All right, let's see what happens. Do we end up with the top 3 picks still? And no, we dropped down all the way to number 5. That's a little unfortunate, but good thing for us is we are loaded with picks. So, you know, we're probably going to trade up for that number 1 pick to draft Cade Cunningham, I imagine. I think that's the best move here for us to do. So let me go see what mock drafts are looking like. So yeah, the Knicks, you know, I know you probably want Cade Cunningham. We could take Jonathan, though. If he dropped to us, that would be cool as well. So we could just stay put, or we could move up. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do here. If it doesn't cost me too much, I might move up here. So first and foremost, though, I think I'm going to trade Al Horford right now. Let's see if I get a first round pick for this man. So let's see. Davis Bertans, Patrick Beverly, and a first from the Clippers. Okay. Jeremy Grant and a second, or Jeremy Grant. I apologize. Miami wants to give me a 2025 first round pick. There's Buddy Hield. Jeremy Lamb. Pelicans want to give me 2. That's a little too much, I feel like. I'm going to give him to the Spurs. 2021 or 2022 unprotected. Let's go, baby. And then we are going to, that's all we can do. So we have the 10th pick via the Rockets as well. I guess I missed that. So, I mean, I don't know if they would be, if the Knicks aren't willing to do this, then I'll probably just stick with where we're at. It definitely would have been nice to draft Cade Cunningham here, but we ended up falling in the draft. I'll offer all my seconds, and if they don't want to do this, and I'll offer probably one first. So let's say 2022 Clippers. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with where I'm at, and whoever drops to me. So it sucks we don't get Cade Cunningham here, but it's fine. So it's totally fine. And then there's Jalen Johnson. Okay, so we could use a small forward here for sure. And then draft summary. So Kamigo went number 1. Cade Cunningham went number 3. So that's unfortunate. I probably could have traded up, but Jalen Johnson's here, so I think I'm going to take Jalen Johnson here with this 5th pick. And we also have the 10th pick in the draft. So let's go see what we got going on here. So with the 10th pick, we have Zara Williams, Greg Brown. We also have a center, Terrence Shannon Jr. Let's see. Do I want to take? I'm going to take Zara Williams here. Let's send to the end and let's see what we got out of the draft. So with the 5th pick, we got a 78 overall power forward. We could move him to the small forward, which I was going to do, but we got Zara Williams. So maybe I will actually leave Jalen Johnson at the 4 and Zara Williams will play the 3 for us. 6'8", 6'7". Yeah, we'll probably do something like that. So 2 players out of the draft that can help us out a lot, I imagine. Basley, Dort, Jerome. We want to bring all these guys back. Qualifying offers, Kenrich Williams and Hamdou Diallo. Definitely wouldn't mind having them back. And then for free agency, we should have like the most amount of money to spend, but for me, I don't really want to go out there spending money in free agency. I really want to just keep building through the draft with this team. So Ty Jerome at the shooting guard, Shea Dort is great, Zara Williams at the 3, Jalen Johnson, Basley at the 4, and then we don't really have a center right now, so we could just sign like a bridge point guard and we could sign like a bridge center, but I don't really want to go crazy and offer like some center a max contract that we don't really need to be offering. So we could get like Jarrett Allen, offer him 19 million. What's our salary situation look like? We should have quite a bit because we don't really have any max contracts on the roster anymore. So let me go to, if I can find it. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere over here. I found it. Took me a while, but I found it. So we have George Hill, Miller. I won't be bragged. I'm not bringing TJ Leaf maybe because he does. Frank Jackson, Kenrich Williams. So we have $75 million in cap space. So, I mean, we could get a little crazy here and sign a guy like Jarrett Allen, who's only 23 years old, to, you know, match the timeline of the team if we see that he could develop with us. And you know what? I might do it. Let's do it. We're going to go ahead and sign, unless there's a point guard that I see better fit for us at the age that I want him to be. There's a Markelle Fultz. We could have Markelle and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in the backcourt. That could be interesting. If we wanted to do something like that, I'm not opposed to it. How much did he average last season? He averaged 16. He's only 23. You know what? Screw it. Let's give Markelle Fultz a contract. The Magic do not match. We'll have Markelle Fultz be our point guard. And then for the center spot, I think I probably won't go too crazy here. We could sign Jarrett Allen. Do I want to give him a 3-year? Why not? Let's give Jarrett Allen a contract and we'll basically, never mind, they match. So that's fine. Honestly, I wasn't too sure if I wanted him that much anyway. So I'll just sign a 1-year center for now. So we'll give like Nerlens Noel a 1-year deal. Remember, this man could have had $17 million a year with the Mavericks and he's just like, nah, I'll bet on myself. And he hasn't come anywhere close to that lately. Yeah, I think we're ready for this next season. So I basically just need a backup guard and a backup 3, backup center, and we'll be ready to go for season number 2. This will be our rotation for season number 2. We're gonna have Markelle Fultz and Shai in the backcourt. I really hope these two can be really nice together. 23 and 23, so I really like to see them grow together if they can. Zara Williams at the 3, Jalen Johnson at the 4, and right now Bismack Biyombo is our center. Obviously, I don't want it to stay that way forever. No as well. We have Dort. I also gave Jabari Parker a 1-year deal. He's only 26, and I'm kind of hoping he just balls out and maybe we can trade him at the trade deadline or something. I did actually, so like he got kicked out of the rotation here. He has 7 foot though, so maybe we can make this guy our center. He goes down quite a bit. Okay, I hate that. So we'll leave him at a power forward for now. But let's just go ahead and simulate to the end of the season or the trade deadline, depending on what I want to do here. And let's see how we do in season number 2. It really sucks missing out on Cade Cunningham as the man went nuclear. 20 and 10 rookie of the year with the Bulls. Definitely would have been my ideal pick in the draft. I definitely could have traded up, but I kind of just wanted to keep our draft picks and like maybe use those picks for somebody else. But the Boston Celtics going to win the championship with Jason Tatum being your finals MVP. We're the 14th seed in the West. We were still pretty trash, but that's okay. Player stats. I did not mean to look. Let's go to player stats, not the rookie report. So we had 25 from Shai, 18 from Markelle Fultz, 14 and 13. So I expect these two to continue to grow. Right now, we really need to find the center. Markelle Fultz, I really hope he can grow with Shea in the backcourt as well. So really just need a center to lock it down. And I think letting these guys develop as a group will be really nice going forward. And we might be able to upgrade our power forward or small forward if we want to go with somebody else. But for now, let's go to league meetings and let's see how this draft lottery treats us. Hopefully we land ourselves like a top 3 pick here or something. So we are projected a 2 lottery picks, or 3 actually. Thunder via the Clippers, the Phoenix Suns, and the Spurs. So that's clutch. All right, here we go. Let's see if we get lucky, land in top 3. We end up with 9, 10, and 13. So we have 3 first-round picks here in this draft, which is nice. And I think that's it. Yep, 3 first-round picks. So we honestly could use these picks on draft night, or we could, honestly, I mean, we have a lot of options we can do with this. I could hire Billy Donovan back, but I probably won't do that. So let me hire a coach, and we're going to go to the draft night, and we either are going to draft 3 players, or we're going to trade these picks for somebody we need. So before we go into the draft, drafting players, I mean, the Timberwolves right now are currently rebuilding and nobody's untouchable on their team. If we could get Karl-Anthony Towns here from the Timberwolves and bring him over to Oklahoma City, that would be kind of nice, but I don't know how many picks it would take to get it done. And I mean, do I have anyone, like if I offered Zaire Williams here, would they do this? All this, so like Zaire Williams, 3 firsts for Karl-Anthony Towns, they don't agree to that. Wow, okay. I'll give you a lottery protected pick and I'll throw in 1 more pick. And we got Karl-Anthony Towns to become our new center. So basically what I did there is going to move Jalen Johnson to the small forward now. He's 6'8" and he goes up to an 84. So that is clutch. So we traded all of our picks, but we got Karl-Anthony Towns. So Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Markelle Fultz, Jalen Johnson, and Karl-Anthony Towns. I feel like we're putting together a really nice team, and I'm very happy with it. So we're going to bring everyone back. Qualifying offers, of course. Shai, we need to max him out in free agency. But a Shai, Karl-Anthony Towns duo is going to be really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and wait for Shai to get an offer. And then we'll use the rest of free agency. So Bismack, I'm not worried about any of those guys. Shai still hasn't got an offer, so we're going to go ahead and give him a max contract because he's been awesome. So let's max Shai out. And now we got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander back. And we look at our team now. Shai and Ty Jerome at the point, or Markelle Fultz, excuse me. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Dort. We have Jalen Johnson at the 3, Basley, and I don't know how to say this guy's name, so I'm not going to try to say it. So I'm content with our small forward spot. Power forward could be better. And then, of course, Towns. So we have Shai, Markelle Fultz. Like, this is looking really nice. Ty Jerome, I'm content with him being the backup point guard. So for now, we could start Basley and roll with it, which I would be completely fine with. So unless if I can afford anybody crazy out here. So I'm not sure if I can. We have $2 million, so I don't think we can offer anyone crazy in free agency for a power forward. So I think we're probably just better off rolling with Basley at the 4. So yeah, that's probably what we'll do. So we really just need like a backup small forward or center, and we are ready to go for season number 3. So small forward, we could sign Rodney Hood. If there's a center out here, maybe that's worth it. Nerlens Noel is still out here. You know what? I'll just offer Nerlens Noel a contract, bring him back, and I think we're gonna run it from there. And then also, yeah, I think that's it. We're gonna roll with that. We should maybe get some guys back on qualifying offers here as well. And season number 3 should be really nice. Towns, Shai, Markelle Fultz, Jalen Johnson, Basley. Like, I'm really content with our starting 5. I think we're gonna be pretty good contenders this next season. We should be ready to roll and maybe get a championship this next season. It looks obviously really nice. We have Fultz, Shai, Jalen Johnson, Basley, Towns. Again, I don't know how to say this guy's name. Someone's gonna have to let me know. Pakupski, Dort, Nerlens Noel, and Hamidou Diallo. So yeah, I like this a lot. Dort is 6'3". I mean, I could move one of these guys to small forward if I wanted to. So maybe I'll move Diallo to small forward. It's probably not ideal, but I just love those green bars across the board. So yeah, that looks a lot better to me. So let's go ahead and simulate this final season. Well, maybe this won't be the final season, but I think we could easily win a championship this season. We'll have to see what happens. Number 3, Trae Young is your MVP for the Atlanta Hawks. Chet Holmgren, Rookie of the Year on the Jazz. Chris Paul, 6th man on the Clippers. Interesting. Giannis, Defense Player. Halliburton's your most improved on the Sacramento Kings. And Steve Clifford, Coach of the Year. And Anthony Adams, Executive of the Year. All NBA first team, we got Luka, Trae Young, Giannis, AD, Nikola Jokic. We have Dame, Steph, Zion, LeBron. And wow, Chet Holmgren makes an All-NBA second team, so they must replace Gobert with this guy. And other than that, we don't really have anybody on any All-NBA teams, but we are surprisingly the second seed in the West, going 48 and 34. So yeah, I mean, I feel like simulation this year on 2K21 Next Gen is kind of weird. It's just like sometimes, like, I don't think 48 wins would ever get you the second seed in the West. It's just something that wouldn't happen. But 24 points from Shai. We got 22 from Towns, 19 from Fultz, 14 from Jalen Johnson. I mean, we're a scary second seed. We're playing the Minnesota Timberwolves, who we just gave them 3 first-round picks. So let's see what they did with it. So they had OG. This team is actually really good too. They have Zaire Williams. They drafted or maybe not drafted McDaniels. You got Peyton Watson. Yeah, this team is actually looking really nice. I'm not gonna lie. They have a lot of depth, but I feel like we're better here. Let's see what happens. We win game 1. That's a good start. Game 2 goes to us as well. Game 3 goes to them. They even the series up 3-2. Can we beat them? And no, going to a game 7 here early on. We're back in Chesapeake Energy Arena. Can we beat the Timberwolves here and move on to the second round? And no, we are going to lose 129-124. Wow. Very shocked, honestly. I did not expect to get eliminated in the first round as the Atlanta Hawks going to win the championship. But I think another year with just development under our belt, I think we'll be just fine for the next season. So I'm going to go ahead and probably just let this team develop this offseason, and we're going to run the same team back, and we should be better than ever next season. Season number 4, I believe we go 62-20. And yeah, this should be the season we win this championship. We're playing the San Antonio Spurs in the first round. When we go look at the player stats, we're at 25 from Shea, 24 from Markelle Fultz, who he's turned out to be really ideal for that contract. He's also averaging 11 assists. I assume he's shooting that, yeah, 39% from 3. That's awesome. Carly Towns shooting 40%. Towns with 22. Johnson, this guy even stepping up with 14 points. I say this guy because I can't say his damn name, but man, we really should get this done this season. We should be champions by the end of this. We're playing the Spurs, who have Murray, Vassell, Isaac, Evan Mobley. Wow, this team's really nice as well. They got D'Lo, Buddy Hield. So the Timberwolves decided to go on a fire sale. They traded Towns and D'Lo. Let's go ahead and simulate current round and see if we can beat this team. And we beat them in 6. So I was a little nervous there, but we beat them in 6. Now we're playing the Grizzlies, who have D'Anthony Melton, AJ Casey, Jaren Jackson, John Morant, Victor Clark, Robert Williams, Luke Kennard. Let's simulate game 1. Goes to us. Game 2 goes to them. Game 3 goes to them. And can we beat them in 3-2? Beat them in 6. Yes, we're in the NBA or the Western Conference Finals. So now we got Atlanta and Toronto over there. And now we're playing the Warriors, who have a very old Steph, I assume. 36-year-old Steph, 34 Clay, Wiseman, yeah, Kenny Chandler and Bull, that's a little scary, but I feel like we should be able to beat them. We are a lot younger, a lot more athletic, a lot more faster, and we beat this team in 4 games, and now we're in the NBA Finals playing another team out east that's been doing a fantastic job building their team, the Atlanta Hawks, and they have a very nice roster as well. But let's see if we can show that we're the better roster here. They win game 1. We even it up, okay. 2-1 goes to them. Let's not lose here, man. Come on, bro. And I'm in a drought. I cannot win a championship to save my life. I feel like I put together these nice teams, and a team like Atlanta just comes in and tells me, nah, bruh, I'm sorry, you can't get it. All right, we win game 5. Game 6 is going to be very important here in Atlanta. Let's not let them shut us out. Come on, man. Bring the house down. Let's force a game 7. Bring this back to Oklahoma City. And we do just that. We're going to a game 7. I might have to jump in here for this championship because it has been a little bit, I feel like, since I've won this ring, and I really need it here. So bringing a championship to Oklahoma City. Okay, it's a little close. I'm going to slow it down here. Looks like we're starting to run away with it a little bit, but not guaranteed. Yeah, I think we're running away with it now. 109. Okay, it's still close. Still a very close game, but we are gonna walk out of here NBA champions. Oklahoma City, we have a champion. Markelle Fultz is your finals MVP. This was our final roster: Markelle Fultz, Towns, Shea, Jalen Johnson, Alexej Pukowski. Probably said that completely wrong. Basley, MJ Rice, Nerlens Noel. This team was awesome, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, let me know what other team you want to see me do next. But for now, this is Crushables. I'm saying peace.